Welcome back, survivors. This is Dobler Gaming, and we are playing the Long Dark on Interloper settings. We've had an exciting little run of things here. So the plan is to make it down to the mine. We're in Ash Canyon right now. And the plan has been to make it down to the mine. Unfortunately, we've both had problems with food, as in not having enough. And we have not...
Too heavy.
We don't have a rope to get us down. So, on the good news, we did shoot a deer last night on the way over to the cabin here. So we should just be able to find that carcass somewhere. Should be somewhere around Miner's Folly here. And hopefully there'll be some nice crows flying around marking the spot. That would certainly be convenient. And then we've got to figure out what we're doing in terms of rope. Now, I'm trying to think. There is definitely, if we go back this way enough, we're going to get some rope. We could get ourselves some more bunnies. That's always an option. But where's that deer gone? I'm glad at least the weather's nice as I'm running around doing this. I'm worried that going inside has sort of magically despawned the deer that I shot. I know these things... I mean, they've changed whether those things happen or when they do or when they don't. And I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing that happens now or not. But I certainly wouldn't be surprised. Especially given the fact that I don't see any sign of the deer anywhere. And, you know, there's only so far that it realistically could have gone. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well. It's frustrating because if it did despawn, then it despawned with my arrow in it. And I mean, it may be, if it does that, I think what happens is the arrow just falls. And so, you know, I may just be wandering around and find it. Granted, I have no idea where it was if and when it despawned. Okay, well, I can't see where it could be from here, so I'm gonna I'm going to head back this way. We're not going to starve to death this second. We still need a rope. Oh, I see something over there. I see some birds over there. Maybe that's it. We still need a rope, and we still need, well, we still need a rope. That's really the main thing we need. And then we need food. Oh, and that looks like it. That looks like my guy. Yeah, and there's my arrow back. And 8.2 kilograms of meat. Excellent. So, let's start ourselves up a fire. And start cooking up some meat. So this will be okay. This will get our carcass harvesting up even a little bit more, and our cooking up a little bit more as well.
All right.
Let's see, just a bunch of reclaimed wood. I gotta sharpen that knife pretty soon.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
I'm just gonna drop that dog food down there for now. I know it's there if I need the food. If I get food poisoning, I can still sleep through the night and I'm fine. It's just you don't heal when you, if you're dealing with food poisoning, then you're not healing. Okay, that's almost all of that. Okay. There we go. That's nice. Okay, so we're harvesting a little quicker now, which also means we're using a little fewer calories to do the harvesting, which is nice. And get that last one there. Okay, 51, so let's read for an hour. How are we doing for fire? We're doing okay. We don't really need any more fire. Let's just harvest that. And harvest that. And then grab a couple of torches. So I think what I'll do actually, I'm gonna grab all of that.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I'm gonna be nice and smelly just to get it a little closer. I don't think there's any wolves anywhere nearby. I could probably walk this all the way to the cabin. I think what I'll do is I'll just drop it here and drop that. Drop that. I suppose I could have taken some suppose I could have heated up some tea there. But I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try to find a rope over here. At the very, very worst, we'll be able to steal a rope off of a spot. I just the temperature's so good that I kind of want to take advantage of it. And like I said, we don't really need the sleep. If my health stays where it is, I might just eat that dog food, and you know, if I give myself food poisoning, which is pretty likely, Then I'll just take some reishi tea and sleep for 10 hours. I'm usually not a fan of moving around at night, but I've just kind of got myself into a situation where, you know, things are presenting themselves, in a way, and you just have to adjust. You can't be too. You have to be flexible. You can't be too fixed in how you do things. It's definitely good to have a sense of what you want to do, but yeah, things don't always work out the way you want. Nothing in here. Okay. Oh, well, I shouldn't say nothing. I was hoping more for some coal, but I'll take some for firewood. That's fine. We warmed up a little bit too. I'm not going to worry about that stuff for now. Okay. So I'm trying to think of where the nearest rope climb is. There might be a rope just laying around up there. But so far the might be rope spots have not been they have not been generous. Don't think there's a rope climb there. So we'll just bypass that. Is there a rope here? Sometimes I thought there was. Torch, burnt out campfire, and a snow shelter. Could just go in the snow shelter, start a fire if I wanted, but I don't really need the snow shelter right now. It's good to know it's there. I suppose I could use there's for sure a rope over here. Maybe I'll use that, and then I'll just have to replace it. I will just have to replace it when I want to go back. So that'll be something I don't want to forget, is that I've taken this rope. Well, Keep that torch chain running. Temperature's nice. It's probably going to start getting cold though. Seeing as though it's getting to the wee hours of the morning. All right. So this run up until we got everything was relatively speaking smooth up until this last leg of our run to get the backpack, and you know it could have gone better, but really all things considered, it's not going so bad either.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much
Yeah,
longer.
I know it's a heavy load because that's a 5 kilogram climbing rope. But yeah, it's not going now. You know, we got a bunch of deer meat sitting over by the Miner's Folly, and so we're going to be okay as far as that goes. Temperature still being all right, holding out all right. We've got our rope, so we know we're going to make it down. So now it's just a... Is that Northern Lights? Sounded almost like Northern Lights sounds. I would rather if it wasn't Northern Lights, but if it is, then I might go sleep in that snow shelter. Not that I mean, I haven't seen any predators around, so I think we're probably okay, but it's, you know, it's being sneaky too, because the sky does have a little bit of a green hue to it, but it's not a proper... It's not a proper aurora color. And it's not giving me proper aurora music, but it just did give me a little hint of the sound of it. Well, let's see how far we get. I wonder if it's worth sleeping. Doing a short sleep in here. Light that fire there.
Turned out pretty well.
throw that guy, and oh, we got a lot of firewood. So let's see. 4 sticks and a cloth. Yeah, let's do it. And then what do we got? Let's see if we can use and sleep for 3 hours. Oh, I thought we would, I thought the fire would still be going because it was an outdoor fire. Oh well. A little miscalculation, but nothing too bad. Now we should see. I'm just not sure about timing here. The what? There's no question about the what we're going to be doing, right? We're going to head back to Miner's Folly. We're going to eat some venison and toss the guts and hides in indoor space so that we can so that they can be curing, and then we're gonna head toward the we're going to head back toward the actual mine and climb down. Now that we've got that rope. I could... You know what? I think just because we can... The temperature's still nice. Let's just go indoors or in the cave and come on. Why can't... There we go. Sleep through the colder part of the morning, probably. All right. We're still doing excellent temperature-wise, even though it is still pretty early in the morning, so that's a very positive thing. I mean, I suppose I could have gone back and just grabbed, you know, in hindsight, I could have just gone back and grabbed the rope. The rope that we came up. I don't think that would have screwed us too badly. You know, ideally we'd still have wanted to replace it, but, you know, we got to replace a rope one way or the other. So, I think it's likely that I actually walked by it in the dark when I was, worried about starving to death and that sort of thing. I probably walked by it in the dark. And so there's a good chance we'll see another rope coming up here. I have played, according to Steam, I played over 3,000 hours of this game. I have never fallen off a bridge. I've never fallen off the railway and the dam. Yet, every single time I do those things, I feel like I'm gonna fall. There we go. Nice and full. Very stinky.
All this gear is slowing me down.
I don't think there's any wolves around, but you never know. Something may have popped up since I was last here. So or there might be just a deer there, so that would be all right too. All right, so I think the question, the only real question is going to be, we get up there, we'll drop off a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to, maybe I will. I don't think there's any predators there, so maybe I'll drag the meat with me. I normally don't. I normally don't like walking around for any significant length of time with smell on me. But there's just not a lot of predators in that direction. And yeah, maybe with the wildlife refresh, maybe that's changed. I don't know. But I feel like that might be a good... It actually might be worth it to bring the meat with me.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay, so we're going to drop those. And then we're going to drop... I think it would drop both of those. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 kilograms of meat. Just under 4 kilograms of meat. Which gives us 1 bar of stink. Did I see? I thought I saw something there. No. Must have been just a figment. Anything I should be doing here? Nothing seems obvious. Sounds like it's getting windy there. Okay, so let's just head her. Let's just head her.
starting to weigh me down.
Oh, it is getting a little windy. So here's the thing. I've got this, what's it called? Woodworking tools. It's 1.5 kilograms, so we're going to have to be smart about how we deal with it. But that's the thing that lets us make cool stuff for our houses. No, it's kind of windy. Otherwise, I would just pop up the menu and show you. Oh, okay. Here, let's just... So if we go to crafting menu and we go here to this, to blueprints, woodworking tools lets us make our little figurines, or coffee table, decorative art, end table, display shelf, dresser. Like, all of these things you can do. Mounted fish trophies. A rustic bed. Or a rustic bench. All of these things that you can make. Now, I have not done any of that with this new update yet. So, you know, I want to. We don't really have a home base yet. We will. I'm not 100% sure where it's going to be, but we will. We probably will have a few. But we definitely want to plan ahead for the idea. I mean, the same way that we don't have a moose satchel, a moose-hide satchel, but, you know, we will. Alrighty. Yeah, temperature's fine now that the wind's died down. I assume there's still a bear around here. I mean, because there's still the bones and that sort of thing, but it never used to always spawn here. So, I don't know. Like I say, bears don't seem to have drastically changed their home bases, but the paths they take seem to be a little different. Keep lightening the load by keeping our stomach full. Now all the way back. It's a pretty long ways to go, actually. But as I say, it's a relatively safe journey. And now that the temperature's nice, even more so. Sunny, I could light a fire if I wanted to, but I think I'd rather make time. Oh yeah, see, look, I walked right by it. There it is. So the question now is, where do I want to put... I don't really want to walk around with two ropes. So let's put this right... How did I even... Drop that. Put it somewhere really obvious, if possible. Is that... That's pretty obvious, I guess. Okay. Yeah, so... That's gonna have to go a ways back to get the... to get to where it is. I don't know. I may not need... Well... Yeah. We'll see. Depends on how much we want to hang out in Ash Canyon. Now or later. It's not a bad place to hang out, but we've kind of cleaned it dry of a bunch of stuff once we have finished this thing that we're doing. So many saplings. Yeah, I think what we want to do is we want to go to the mine, get the crampons and the technical backpack, and then clean out the summit, I think. Yeah, never once fell off one of these. I don't know if... I mean, I assume you can. I think I have fallen off the ledge at the hydro dam. I think I have fallen off there. I don't remember the exact situation, though, but yeah, I think I have. I wonder, can we make it... let's... I wonder, too... I mean, there might be some other stuff that I missed around here. I'm pretty sure there was a brief moment where you could find a brief and shining moment where you could find a bearskin coat on Interloper, just laying around up a little further past here, but I'm pretty sure that was a really short-lived situation. But I found one once, which, you know, to be able to just find it and not have to put the 25 hours or whatever it is into crafting it, that is worth so much. How we doing here for energy? I'm just wondering if when we get there, if we'll have to rest in the cave, or if we can just push on through. Because it's not that far away here. So, up around the corner to the left. And then up a couple more of those little, non-rope climbs, those little hand climbs. And then that's pretty much it. We're barely losing temperature right now. Oops. Bumped my mouse there. That was a weird little... bit of, well, that sort of is like vertigo, I guess. All right. Make these couple climbs. And just a little bit of a windy spot here. Okay. Yeah, it was right up here that you used to. You at one point were able to find a bearskin cloak. Looks like that is no more, but that's just fine. That was a little bit of an overpowered deal, I think. Not quite balanced. I guess they just really were trying to encourage people to play around in Ash Canyon. Personally, I love spawning in Ash Canyon. I'm not sure where the spawn spot is now. I know where it used to be. And where it used to be, you know, pretty good chance you were getting your what am I trying to say here? You're getting your technical backpack and such, you know, pretty right within a couple of days. With the old spawn spot, I could never do it in a day, but I could do it in 2. Right? You run up to you would get up to the spot that overlooks the fishing huts, not the angler's den, but the fishing huts where all the cattails are. There's a spot that overlooks that has a rope climb, and it's the place I stole the rope climb from. I would get down to that cabin. Yeah, oh yeah, I guess we gotta sort out our encumbrance. Drop our meat, and what else we gotta drop here? Harvest these guys. I don't know, we probably don't even need to harvest them. We probably could just drop, and drop. How close are we here? We're getting there. Oh, yeah, let's drop one of those. Drop 3 of those. There you go. And we are there. We are there with, holy jeez, that was neat. I should have dropped the woodworking tools. That would have been the smart thing to do. But, hey, if you're looking for the smart thing to do, I'm not always your guy. All right, well, let's see if there's anything good over here. We can check the body that's over on this side here. Worst case scenario, it's probably got some feathers around it. Maybe it's got candy bar on it or something like that. Maybe grab some of that burdock root on the way back. Can we not get up there? Yeah, I thought we could. There we go.
That'll come in handy.
Not really. That's actually just unnecessarily weighing us down. Seeing as though we don't need any leather for anything anymore. Not even good for, saying that, there might be some crafting. Leather might be, a crafting material. I didn't really look that closely at those, crafting things. All right. Well, we're finally getting there. Holy smokes. It is all the sweeter for the drama that we went through to get there.
Too cold to think.
Alright, any other goodies? Anything up here? No. I don't know if I've ever found anything in there. Oh, look at that. And there I say. Not that the soda's useful. Speaking of which, I might just drink it right now. And okie dokie. Yup, we're gonna call it a night here for sure when we do. But let's get there first. Oh, look at that. A jerry can worth of fuel for the lantern.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Sure is. Okay, so we want to go, whoops, clothing, take off these guys so that
Wait. I'm so cold.
rather than getting them wet when we're walking through the water, just better just roll up our pants and wade on through with bare feet, even though it's freezing as heck. What do we got over here?
Water. Freezing.
And here we are. Oops. Anything on this guy? Nope. Anything back here? Usually not, I don't think. No. But here is what we're looking for. Crampons, combat pants, technical backpack, and even some food. Whoops. Some matches is good. Have a quick little peek around here. Oh, we'll grab that too. Quick little peek over here.
This will come in handy.
Okay, so so let's just do a couple of things here. Let's put our footwear back on here. We'll put that guy on as well. And so now yeah, 40 is our standard. Oh, and we were gonna go there we go. So we're in really good shape in terms of clothing. We're now in good shape in terms of inventory. Oh, we're gonna have to I don't have much water though. Okay, that'll do. All right, we're going to rest as long as we can here and call that an episode. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. We're going to read a little bit first. Let's do what we can of make what we can of daylight, which is dying away. There it is. Now it's too dark to read. Let's refill our lantern. Do we have any torches to... No. Let's sharpen the knife. What are we looking at? 75. Oh, 78.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yes, you are going to need to rest soon. All right, well, we got that mostly sharpened up. Let's eat these things. I'm going to eat this one too, even though a good chance of food poisoning. Oh, no. Okay, we didn't get it. All right. Now we're going to sleep the night. Going to sleep 9 hours. Okay. Excellent. So we're going to call that an episode there. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad we finally got... We're really, really well set up now. We've got the tools even. We've got the backpack, the crampons. We've got all our... we've got our woodworking tools, but we've got all our other tools. We're in great condition now to do whatever we want. So, as I say, I think we're going to do a run up to the summit and just clean out Timberwolf Mountain of all those cargo containers, get everything out of them, and then we can just get going to daily survival. Start looking for some moose and some bear, and start looking to get our good crafted clothing. We'll have lots of clothing for deer hide pants for sure. But okay, thanks for hanging out, and I had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time. Stay frosty, survivors.